2. Ego and breakups. Ego does a lot of damage, some seen, other unseen. To deeply understand and apply the lessons in this class, you must think, and think critically. Before we talk about ego and breakups, we really need to understand what ego is. We all have egos, some more than others, but I think having ego is good. Ego helps us choose what's right for us, for our family, for our body, our children, our soul. Now, I don't know much about love, but what I do know is that to love, one must know not to be selfish, especially at the expense of the other. One must not be self-centered at the expense of the other. One must be caring, to really see the other person, whether they're in love or out of love. That's why you see or hear of people who spend 25 years together, and by the time the stop comes, they just get right off the bus and onto the street, where their disgust for each other just grows thicker and thicker. When ego is paired with love, ego and love don't go well together. They just don't. True love is long-suffering. It's being happy to strangers that care. True love is not just reserved only for the temporary love of your life. See, ego has hurt generations. Egos are like buttons to a shirt. If you take one off the top, the shirt is still wearable. If you were to take one off the bottom, that shirt is still wearable. But if you were to take a button off the middle of the shirt, that shirt's now uncomfortable for its intended use. Think about it. Ego does things to people, nasty things. See, ego can turn a neglected Cindy into a great mom managing a $60 billion paint company. Ego can turn a disrespected James into a multi-trillionaire founder of a multinational conglomerate. Ego can force a poor boy from the slums of Lagos to keep exhausting whatever money he has made from selling fish, only to go broke several times over. Again and again, he throws naively at the wall. He throws slightly more knowledgeable each time. Again and again and again, he throws, even more aware, till boom, his entire life changes. Till can take 10 years. Till can take 7 years. Till can give your ego enough time to push everyone unnecessary away. Till can make you realize, oh, I'm alone. I've really been all this time. Ego can make you focus. Ego can break your focus. See, it's not because you're really good at doing something and have been doing so for 10 years that you have to do it for the rest of your life. Personally, I'd say not because you spent 4 years in a marriage, and of those 4 years, you spent 3 years and 8 months walking on eggshells, trying to fix what didn't break and shouldn't have been broken. See, I worry about what I see today. When it gets tough, and I mean last straw in a haystack tough. I mean no groceries or money for groceries tough. I mean fired from the job after you told the other person he didn't have to work or she didn't have to work and you're expecting a baby tough. Can you stay? Honestly, staying doesn't just mean enduring the process. It also means after you've been scared through it, lost a limb walking through the jungle, through the process, right up to the point where you no longer recognize yourself. Will you? Can you stay when you no longer recognize the person who said all those things that made you fall in love so deeply? Can you stay when you no longer feel the same feelings as deeply as you did just a few months ago? Can you stay when you have to choose between friends that you grew up with all your life and the person you just met 4 years ago?